Have you ever wondered why price hits your stop loss, then immediately reverses? I want you to understand it's not bad luck. That's literally liquidity manipulation. And if you are here, today's where you understand how to spot it, how to avoid it, and how to trade with smart money instead of against them. So let's get right into it. If you're new to this trading space, I am Kaale, and this is where I take you from zero to profitability land. So if that's something you're interested in, go right ahead and hit that subscribe button because it don't cost you nothing. It's absolutely free. So why not? Give us a like as well if you're getting any value from the entire SMC series that we've been dropping week after week. And remember, hit that notification bell so that you're always notified each week when we drop a video. So for those of you who know that Hurricane Melissa has struck Jamaica and it's left a devastating impact on the lives of the people. I am Jamaican and I love my country, I love my people. And in light of giving back to help those we can, we've really just started an initiative to really give back and help others who want to give back to start giving back in whatever way they can. We will be sending quite a bit to Jamaica to give to people who are in need. And if you want to actually be a part of this initiative, the link will be down below where you're able to actually just give to help someone who's lost their home, who have no clothes, who are without food. And really, that's really what we want to be doing. We want to be giving back to help Jamaica to rise again. So if you are able, go over to the link and be sure to donate, and of course we will appreciate whatever it is that you do have to offer. Thank you so much. Let's get into the video. So what exactly is liquidity, right? And I say to you, my apologies with all those fireworks that's going on. It's Halloween, people are celebrating, and I'm just inside making a video for you, so bear with me with the background noise that we've got going on with all the fireworks that's happening out there, right? So liquidity, let's get into that. It's literally orders that are resting above highs or below lows. Okay, so when you mark those resistance areas, right, think about liquidity being above these areas. When you mark your support, think about liquidity being below these areas, okay? And I want you to remember that retail traders, what they do is they put their stop losses above these areas, really and truly, and then it becomes a liquidity pool for smart money. Remember, smart money needs liquidity to be able to fill their large positions. Don't become their liquidity. If you are aware that above resistance levels, you've got liquidity pooling above there, wait until the liquidity is taken up before you get in. That's literally it. And I want you to know that smart money doesn't chase price. They create the moves, and of course that triggers retail stop losses, then reverse the market in their own order blocks and carry it in their desired direction. So if you have that fundamentally in mind, you'll probably be able to eliminate some of those losses that you've been going through. Thank me later. Okay, so with that, let's get into this aspect, which is all about the 3-step SMC liquidity strategy. I know you've got your pens and your notepads because there's a lot to lock into this one. So let's get into step number 1. So step number 1 in SMC strategy is all about structure. Okay, now structure is where you identify the clear trend direction and of course your key swing highs or swing lows. And of course you mark where liquidity is likely to build up, where you've got equal highs or equal lows, or those trend line touches. You can mark those with your little dollar sign to indicate that structure shows you where there could be a potential price target next. Step number 2 is all about manipulation. This is where you wait for the liquidity sweep. You wait for the fake breakout, right? Above highs or below lows. So right above your resistance areas or your demand areas or your supply zones or your support areas, you wait for those liquidity sweeps around those areas, because this is where smart money is actually triggering retail stop losses to collect liquidity. Manipulation always comes before the big move. Just remember that. And finally, step number 3, which is confirmation. We need confirmation to be able to take the trade. So once liquidity sweep has taken place, now you wait for a change of character or a break of structure in the opposite direction, right? So you identify the order block or the fair value gap for entry, and of course you're able to take it from there. You want to be able to find your liquidity grabs above your highs or below your lows. Once you do that, you're waiting for the change of character and then a retest into an order block, and of course you take the setup because you've got the confirmation. You see how simple this is? SMC. Structure, manipulation, then confirmation. I've made it very easy, and I'm going to show you a live example that we literally took. I believe it was on TikTok, and I'll outline it for you. It was a setup on gold, a short setup, and it was literally 3-step SMC framework. So let's get into that. Really, what we were looking at is the fact that we've got resistance built up here. So we wanted a sweep above this area, right? So we saw structure and we know that there's potential liquidity. So there's some money left over them zones, right? So we know money is here. We were waiting on the money to be taken out, right? So this is our structure, which is we're at a resistance area that's been built up. We want to see liquidity taken out above that area, right? And then we're looking for the manipulation to happen, which is this bit. So we saw structure in terms of where we are and potentially where liquidity is going to be pulled around this level, right? And with that, we waited on this bit to take place. Once it did, fundamentally, we saw that we were getting some shift. Price action was not the absolute most incredible. We love taking our trades on the 1 hour time frame. This is the 1 hour time frame, right? But we were zoning into this entire area where we've got this bit of lovely bearish, structure coming into play. And because of zoning into the right area with structure, we waited for the liquidity grab. We saw that it came twice, which made it even more nice. And of course, as soon as price was kind of doing all of that, we were looking now for this shift. And it literally came. Once it came and the candle closed, we took our sell. And fundamentally, we locked in some profits. Now, we were aiming for price to come a little further. It did not on Friday. It did not come as far as we wanted to. So we didn't get that much out of the trade, but we literally caught the major part because we took that trade at around 4,012. And fundamentally, we got all the way to 3,972. We love good risk to reward trades, but in this case, we were able to lock in nice profits. It just did not go directly where we wanted to go. And, even on the live, we were always explaining that one thing you have to understand: once price goes at least over 100 pips in profits, you should be taking some, partials as well as going risk-free on that so that you're not taken out, without securing something. Remember, there's nothing guaranteed in this space. So we've got the whole idea of structure, which is where we are right here. We found the liquidity grab, which is the manipulation. We allowed it to take place. And then, of course, the change of character with this lovely bearish engulfing candle. We took that trade and fundamentally it played in our favor, right? And we were able to lock in over 200 and plus pips on this. And of course, we were absolutely grateful. So simple 3-step. Nothing complicated. We're waiting to see where are we right now. Are we at a resistance or support area? Can we get some liquidity manipulation taking place above or below these zones? Once we have that, wait for price to shift back in, right? Or change its character. And then once it does that, looking for those lovely wick rejections and those engulfing candles, take the trade, which is fundamentally what we did. right? So little simple setup, nothing complex. And whilst the trade is in your favor, you will trail and take your partials along the journey. That's how simple this is. 3 steps to profitability. Focus on structure, wait for the manipulation, and of course, once you get that confirmation, take the trade. I hope this was helpful. So if you've got any value from this so far, make sure to hit that thumbs up because it don't cost you nothing. It's free to like the video. And if you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting on? Do that, and of course we will appreciate you just the same. Now, if you are on here and you've been enjoying the SMC 3-step framework and you want to dive deeper, there is a 4-week coaching program that we do have. You have the ability to register for that with the link in the description down below, and we'll see you on the inside. With that said, the free Telegram is also linked below. You can hop in and become a part of our free group where we help you as well. With that said, we'll see you in the next tutorial. Put God first in everything you do, because if He's in it, without a doubt, you must win it. And remember, Carrie said so. You've got to win it when you put God in it. Listen, I want you to have an awesome trading week this week. Lock into SMC and come back here. Drop some comments and let me know how your week has been with this 3-step SMC framework. Bye. Love you all.